Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. Now, of course, in today's tutorial, guys, I'm going to show you a super special one for the Macbook Neo. Here we have the Macbook Neo. Now, if you have the regular Neo that doesn't have the fingerprint unlock, for example, you'll see here there's no sensor to unlock with the fingerprint. This is the base model. As you can see, this key shows a lock. All right, so of course, this model doesn't have that fingerprint or thumb scanner that you can use to unlock. However, if you have or happen to have a Apple Watch, it doesn't matter the version. If you have a Apple Watch, any of the versions will work. That includes any of the series, the Ultras, the Series 10, Series 11, and of course, as long as they're updated, the SEs, you name it. As long as you have a Apple Watch, you can actually use it to unlock your device. Now, that's a fun feature that you definitely want to use because even if you have a fingerprint scanner who always wants to enter the password or use your fingerprint scanner in some cases. So you do not necessarily need in the Neo the fingerprint scanner. So if you have the base model, and you happen to have an Apple Watch, you're in luck as you'll be able to do this. Right, so we're going to activate a feature that allows your device to unlock with your Apple Watch. Do note this, if it's that you have rebooted your device, it will not, you'll have to enter the password, and that's standard even for the fingerprint scanner. However, when you wake up your device from sleep, it will unlock your device as long as you're wearing your Apple Watch. All right, so let's go. So you're going to go to the upper section of the screen here, then you're going to tap. You're going to go to the option here that says system settings. That's going to allow you to manage your device. You're going to go to the section that has to do with login and password. So go ahead and tap. And of course, as long as you have updated your device, you should have this feature here that says, and of course, it's detected my watch because they're all on the same Apple account. So make sure that the watch and your MacBook is on the same Apple account. So here it says Apple Watch. You can see here it says Apple Watch can unlock your applications on your Mac. So here I'm going to check this option here, and there it's going to verify that you enter your Touch ID and password. Enter your password to allow your Apple Watch to unlock your Mac. So here it's going to ask for the password. Go ahead and enter your password to make sure it's you that's actually doing this. As soon as you enter your password, go ahead and hit unlock. And just in case you're wondering which password, it's the password to the device itself. That's your login password. All right, so there you go. I've enabled it now. And what I'm going to do is to show you that it actually works. Now, as I said, it will only work if your device goes to sleep. So you can actually close this window. And I'm going to try to trigger it now. So if you close down your device, give it a minute or so to actually go to sleep. Make sure that your Apple Watch is on and make sure that it's unlocked. So as you can see, mine is unlocked because it's detected it's on my wrist. So once that's happening, as long as you didn't reboot completely, you can go ahead after a while, and I'll try to show you what it is. I don't know if it will activate. Well, this one did go to sleep. We'll have to try again. All right, guys, so it's a bit hard to trigger, but of course I've tested many times. It will activate on this screen. If you manually try to lock it, it will not unlock. So what will happen is that once you have on the watch, it will intuitively do. So for example, if I wake up my device from sleep, and it will automatically when it enters here, it will ask, there you go. There you go, guys. So it actually did it just now. All right, so you saw it. All right, so I wanted to demonstrate it, but it was very hard to trigger. Right, so once you device sleeps, it will unlock your device. So it will save you a lot of time in terms of entering the password each time. But do remember, if you do a total cold boot, it will, in those cases, in the case of a cold boot, it will ask for the password, which is standard across these devices. All right, so that's it for how to set that up. It's a must-have, especially if you have this standard MacBook Neo, and it saves a lot on you paying that extra. So with that extra, to get that fingerprint scanner, you can actually use that or splurge that on a Apple Watch, which can be used, or if you have it already, to enjoy the device. Hope that was useful, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.